everybody, this is a light language transmission. We're going to bring in some light codes to help with your expansion into the fullness of who you are, bringing in your soul gifts and your life's mission. And these were the cards that came up for the general transmission for today. So the cards at the top are what that expansion will bring into our physical lives, our day-to-day reality, which is victory, win, ambition, achievement, based on orienting to your true north, your true direction, finding your way, knowing where you're going, making a plan. And the cards at the bottom are what you will see coming up as it's leaving, as it's no longer needed in your life, will come into your conscious awareness. These codes will move those things through. So it will be like the ball and chain being weighed down, codependent, trapped, restrictions, addictions, being in unhappy contracts or marriages, emotional baggage. That's what will come up to be seen. That's what will clear out as we bring these codes in. And we will see, I see this card here at the bottom as basically what's coming up to clear, but also the positives that become more solidified, such as maturity, transformation, ripening, longevity. So we see any of the negatives around family issues or genetic issues or ancestral issues, as well as any alcoholic kind of addiction type stuff moving out, and reaping the good things, which is the experience that comes with the learning and growth that comes with experience, the transformation that comes with going through something very experientially, and how that matures you and grows you and develops you and molds you. So I'm going to start by reading you the expansion card. This is from the Secret Language of Light deck. Sometimes I find that even reading the meaning contains codes, so I want to just read for you word for word. Travel at your own speed of light. Are you keeping up with your life and all you want to create, or are you holding yourself back with what ifs or buts? You limit your life through your beliefs. Everything you say and everything you do becomes true for you and is a platform on which you build your life. The playing field of life is unlimited and loving. You are an unlimited, loving and wondrous part of creation. You are perfect right here, right now. You are different and therefore think differently to last week, last year, last decade, and yet you will always be you. What you're observing is your view. It's neither right nor wrong, but a way to become clearer about what you like and don't like, so you can choose what to focus upon. The events and experiences of your life will grow in meaning as your consciousness expands. Learn to focus and dance in time with the energy and speed of your desires, and they will arrive easily in surprising and satisfying ways. I think there's a lot in that, in terms of we're very powerful, we're creative beings, and where we put our thoughts, where we put our focus is what we create in the world. We literally, we dream it into being, but it's also where our actions follow that create things. So every word you say, every thought you express, every emotion you have is creating your world and your perceptions of your world. And some of that comes from ancestral patterning or cultural patterning, but a certain amount of it comes from inside of you, what you're here to do, what you're here to be, what your soul is here to learn, what experiences your soul wants to have in this plane of existence, in this time, under these conditions, and what it wants to grow from. So those desires permeate through, and that's your GPS showing you what the next phase is for you, what it is your soul wants to learn, what it wants to be part of, what it wants to experience and grow from and transform into. So in combination with these cards, you know, this developing over time, flavor, the good stuff, finesse, alchemy, transformed, ripening, age as well. This is all about, you know, even wines are affected, their taste and flavour is affected by what was in the soil, the quality of the vine, how well they're looked after, whether they're organic or not, how much love went into them, what the weather was like, what part of the world they were in. And yeah, this is the stage where you really step into, what is it that I want to experience for myself? Where do I feel trapped here? Where do I feel trapped? Where do I feel weighed down and restricted? Have I learned everything I needed to learn from that restriction? Because in life, we're in duality, so we learn from opposites. We learn to appreciate freedom by experiencing restriction and limitation. So where do I want to be free now? Have I learnt enough from this? Where can I expand beyond my limits now? And there's a lot of astrology supporting us at the moment in all of that as well. So we bring these codes of expansion in, where we like really expand into what it is that drives us now, that comes through us, that needs to be expressed, that needs to expand us, that needs to break free of old legacies and old ancestral patternings and conditionings and beliefs and perceptions of the world, and what we have to do to be successful, what we have to do to survive, which may not be what our heart's desire is. And as that clears out, what we'll see in our life are these cards at the top here, which is trophy, win, victory, reputation, success, key experience, merit, goals, recognition, fame, deserve an award, ambition and achievement. So this is obviously success and going beyond limits, going to the top, beyond all limits, to win. And by following our internal compass, by finding our true north, the true north of our soul, and discovering our life path by following what emerges through us, seeking truth, direction, finding your way, knowing where you're going from your internal compass, making a plan from that internal compass, and exploring what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what feels like a yes through my whole being, what feels like a no through my whole being, what is, you know, a possibility but not quite right now under these circumstances. So like, I'm just going to come through, focusing on this expansion card. I'm being shown these crystal hearts. I'm also being shown these double numbers, like the 22 and the 44. Akatati takatakati tata toko toko tika takatiki takataka toko to. Akatatati takatati takatati takatakataki takatakatoko to toko koko 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 ko. Akatati takataka toko koko koko koko. So I'm feeling this very much in the heart and the thymus area. The thymus area is our soul seat, where we hold our desire to be active in our soul's purpose, to follow our desire, to follow our desires, the motivation to follow our desires. And actually, during the week, I felt a spontaneous upgrade around that area, which I felt was a collective upgrade that we were receiving. It was a real sensitizing and solidifying embodying of that soul's purpose through that thymus area. And so I feel that those codes are coming through this transmission as well, the codes of that upgrade. And really shifting out that codependency. Codependency is depending on somebody else, filling the holes and the gaps in the things that you don't have or in your own life as such, in a way. So it's like a partnership, and it can be a dependency on your job or a dependency on a person or whatever, where it's not coming from inside of you. You're needing to partner with somebody else to fill those gaps. What I'm feeling this upgrade is I'm feeling not only myself getting the upgrade, but I can feel like my twin flame getting the upgrade. So it's like, it's a different kind of relating. It's like you both given what you need to function as an individual without having to rely on somebody else or a job or something like that. So it's the difference between self-employment or independence rather than codependence, where you're sovereign in your own life, and you're whole in yourself, and you can step into your purpose, not needing anything outside of yourself to make that happen or to support you. I'm not saying you can't be supported. That's not what I mean. I mean like this self-sufficiency, where it's all within you. It's all within you. And anyone that you're interacting with or collaborating with, it's all in them as well. So you're working together as a co-creative team rather than as a codependent, where you are depending on somebody else doing something or being a specific way or providing something for you to be happy or to succeed. It's all within you, is what I'm getting. It's all within you. Atatati takataka kototokoti takataka batitaka katoko akatiti takataka ka akatati takatato kokotoko. And that path, the map, the way, the compass, the direction, that is within you as well. Akatati takata kokotoko. Akatati takatati takakakatoko. Akatati takatoko totoko. Okay, I'm feeling those codes anchoring through the spine, down the midline, through the neck, through the atlas, which is where your neck, it's the bone at the top of your neck that meets the base of your skull. Atatiti takata. Down into the sacrum, the bones, the base of your spine, and down into the earth, anchoring your purpose. The more grounded you are, the more of your light you can hold, the more of your being you can hold, the bigger you can be, the more expanded you can be. So really grounding that full expanded self, spirit, purpose. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's in. So the way you are likely to experience that, you could feel a spiritual, emotional detox. You might feel some grief as you let go of the things that are weighing you down, and which is really an old kind of identity as well. Self-identity is like a death within yourself. You could notice changes in yourself. You could feel old emotions come up and release, and you could feel a whole lot of inspiration and direction come in, possibly downloading in your sleep, waking up knowing what you need to do. You could have some lucid dreams, some prophetic dreams. You might need some downtime, some time to integrate. I'm seeing like a salt bath as well. Some of the creativity and the inspiration that comes in might energetically connect to other people. The right people might just contact you, or you might come across them who are in the same place and wanting to create the same thing as you, or what you create fits just together with them, not in a codependent way, but in a matching way. Like, wow, you're doing that and I'm doing that. That fits together perfectly. Let's make that a plan. And it just happens beyond you, without you even looking for it. But when it comes in, it feels right. It feels, you can feel that it's right. It's got a whoosh. That whoosh feeling, that energetic, expanded feeling. You feel excitement with it. Okay. Blessings, everybody.